Command. The Pentagon has not released any specific details about the airstrike, but the use of the GBU-43 suggests a very significant network of tunnels. The GBU-43 is a 22,600 pounds weapon with 18,700 pounds of H6 explosive filler, is an inertially guided weapon that relies on GPS course corrections just like the JDAM series weapons. When the GBU-43B was originally developed, it was the most powerful non-nuclear bomb ever built, but has been surpassed by other weapons. The GBU-43B Massive Ordnance Air Blast, MOAB pronounced, commonly known as the mother of all bombs, is a large-yield conventional, non-nuclear, bomb, developed for the United States, the U.S. Air Force Armament Museum states on its site. At the time of development, it was touted as the most powerful non-nuclear weapon ever designed. The GBU-43B is not a penetrating weapon and is generally intended for use against softer targets in confined spaces such as caves or canyons. In other words, it's perfect for use against concentrations of insurgent fighters in Afghanistan. While many media sources tout the GBU-43B as the largest conventional bomb ever built, it's not really the case. The U.S. Air Force also fields the GBU-57AB Massive Ordnance Penetrator, MOP, which is a massive precision-guided 30,000 pounds bunker-busting weapon that is usually dropped from a Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. However, the GBU-57AB only contains 5,300 pounds of explosive filler. The vast bulk of the weapon comes from the hardened casing. The casing is what allows the massive GBU-57 weapon to penetrate some of the hardest bunkers potential adversaries have built. The Air Force is currently developing a next-generation penetrator munition to replace the MOP as enemy fortifications become ever more hardened and deeply buried. Meanwhile, not to be outdone, Russia's AKBIP, though physically smaller than the GBU-43B, has a much larger explosive yield. Based around thermobaric explosives, the AKBIP, sometimes called the father of all bombs, has the destructive power equivalent to roughly 88,000 pounds of TNT, which is roughly 4 times that of the MOAB. The Russian weapons also has roughly double the blast radius. Of course, none of these conventional weapons comes close to the power of a nuclear weapon. Nuclear weapons, for their relatively diminutive physical size, offer unparalleled destructive power. America's premier tactical nuclear weapon, the B-61 thermonuclear bomb, for example, weighs roughly 700 pounds but could, depending on the variant, have a yield of 300